This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to find the latest booster packs in town. They literally have everything, and all these codes will be compatible with the upcoming TCG Live client. So be sure to stock up on some codes right now and use the coupon code ZABLUSTCG for 5% of your next order. Also, this video is sponsored by CardMarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. You can get the latest product, you can get some cool promo cards, like for instance this luxury on the screen right now. Be sure to check out the affiliate link down below, and you're going to be helping out the channel tremendously. Last but certainly not least, this video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com, the best website to create your own unique custom playmat. And of course, you can get 10% off your order by clicking the link down below. And you can, of course, create your own playmat by just starting here, and they ship worldwide. So what are you waiting for? So be sure to check it out. Thanks for sticking around with the commercials. Let's get this show on the road. Peace. Sup YouTube, it's TCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure you are subscribed so you don't ever miss out. Today Decidueye is back from the pit of hell, being able to wall off all the V Pokemon with Deep Forest Camo ability. Very solid if you ask me, because the metagame is filled with VMAXs in the post-rotation format. Big shout out to Jonathan Patricio, which actually got 5th place out of like 322 players. Very crazy. He's from Chile, which is very cool to see. The Pokemon TCG as of course worldwide, and today we're gonna be seeing if Decidueye can get us some W's. This is a post-rotation list very similar to the one we posted like I think 1.5 months ago when we were talking about all the post-rotation lists. I think we were talking about this list in particular as well. Almost our exact same build. We do have of course access to the Big Parassol, making sure that if the opponent has some sort of damage placements, it actually prevents that. So as long as this Pokemon tool card is attached to a Pokemon in the active spot, prevents all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon. So stuff like, for instance, Shadow Rider Calyrex V with spreading 5 damage counters on 2 Pokemon will not work. Also something like Dragapult VMAX spreading damage across the field also does not work if you have the Big Parassol equipped, which is super duper awesome. We of course have Shady dealings to find ourselves rare candy, so we have of course very easy access to Decidueye. And with of course Snorlax Gormandize from Vivid Voltage, we're going to be able to draw until we have 7 in hand. And in the late game we can also, if somebody got knocked out, use Ryan to have back-to-back splitting arrows, because without Mew in the format, there's going to be a lot of damage counters swooping across the entire field. So hopefully guys are excited for Decidueye coming back. Decidueye seems like a deck that people always seem to forget, and then suddenly it does really well at tournaments. It also did really well in another tournament. If I had to check here, it was the Atlas Collectible Funny Bunny Season 4, number 4. So that's also a tournament where Decidueye actually got 2nd place. This is the 5th placement out of like 322 players, which is way more impactful than a tournament with only 44 players. So that's why we're checking it out here. So also if you want to know who got 2nd in the Funny Bunny series, that was Dragon King 213. Alright, let's see if we're going to be able to win a lot of games with Decidueye. If you're hyped for this, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only takes a second of your time and helps out the channel in ridiculous ways. We start off with a Rowlet, nothing else to do here. The good thing at least is that we go first, so we can get an attachment going. The bad thing is that we don't have a quick ball or capture energy to get our stuff going. We do have a Marnie on top of it, so we will just put energy on the Rowlet and be done with it. So maybe we top deck, let's go for Evolution Essence, finding ourselves Decidueye instantly. Maybe he is going to Marnie our hand, and we will have a better hand. Although if we top deck Rare Candy, it's also going to be bonkers. The problem is that they can of course attack with the Houndooms. The cool thing is that the Houndooms are weak to grass. The bad news is that Single Strike Urshifu VMAX can go through. Yeah, I expected this Marnie. I really hoped for the Marnie here, because I really want to be drawing into something else entirely. Maybe a research, maybe some level balls here could be beneficial. Evolution Incense, Rare Candy. Okay. If we draw into an energy, that would be bonkers. A capture energy would be preferably like the best thing. Let's hope we draw into an energy, right? Umbreon VMAX, is he going to do something else? Just getting rid of it thanks to the effect of the Tower of Darkness. Just an energy coming onto the Houndour, and only 40 freaking damage. Let's freaking go. We find an energy. Superb. Okay, next up we're gonna go for Evolution Incense. The Evolution Incense will find ourselves the one and only Decidueye. Let's freaking go. Let's go for Rare Candy onto ourselves. There we go. An attachment of the turn, and I'm gonna leave this as soon as we have like a quick ball, we can actually do something with it. For now, like splitting out. They're already gone. The Decidueye. We were been able to one-hit KO the one prize Pokemon here, which is super awesome. We still have our win streak from our Mewtwo V Union video, so we're just scrolling through the versus ladder this week with a whole variety of decks. We tested out all the V Unions, by the way, so if you're interested to see lists on Mewtwo V Union, stuff like Greninja V Union, we did all of them, so be sure to check them out over at the playlist, the TCG battle videos. We're doing these every single day, so if you're new, yeah, definitely consider subscribing. We are trying to get the most qualitative content for Pokemon TCG up and yeah, YouTube. So let's just get this adventure started. We've talked about all the list post-rotation, almost all of them, from Vikavolt to Eternatus to Single Strike Box to Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX to either with Galarian, Moltres with like Medicham. We tested out everything, so if you are wanting to play the Pokemon TCG competitively, this is definitely the channel for you. And yeah, that match was very quickly, so you can of course have a second turn Decidueye up in no time. It would have been a better hand if we would have started out with some Subbles. You can also go for Keep Calling in that sense. Okay, we lost the coin flip this time around, so maybe we can go for Gormandize or Keep Calling. Like, our preferred starter is Snorlax. Subble is also not too bad. Hard face, hooray! Okay, with 2 Rowlets, we of course have Bird Keeper, so I'm just gonna go for this. We do have a Capture Energy, so we can of course go for Keep Calling, which also is not a bad idea. Let's just slap everything down, shall we? Let's see what we are dealing with. We have Energy Surge. We can Bird Keeper and snipe 60 damage, which is actually enough to knock out a little Subtle, which is superb. Also, now that I think about it, like the quick shooting abilities still go through, which is also super scary. This is Tornadus freaking VMAX. Tornadus VMAX probably not going to be doing too much against our good friend Decidueye here. We also can get rid of Houndours quite easily thanks to Bird Keeper, which is something I do love. With the Sky Circus ability, we can ignore all yeah, energy and the attack cost, which is awesome. Air Balloon. And he does find an energy here. Blow Through will be able to, of course, knock out a little Rowlet if he finds... Oh, we have a Research on top of it. Interesting. I think I will go for a Capture Energy over here. We're gonna get our good friend Subble out. We will go for an Energy Surge because we probably will not need more than that. We can attack with the other Rowlet later. For now, it's gonna be Bird Keeper. Drawing 3 cards. We have another Subble. I don't think we'll need like way too many Subbles here, although we still have Scoop Up Net on that sense, so I will go for this strategy. And let's just go for the Wind Shard. Now we're gonna poke down on the Houndour. There we go. He's already gone. We have Rare Candy in hand. Let's hope we find something like Rare Candy, Shady Dealings, finding Rare Candy, Evolution Incense, finding none other than Rowlet. We can also get the army out with stuff like Rare Candy. What else might we possibly need? Like Level Ball. We can go for Level Ball. Level Ball Drizzile can find Rare Candy as well. Okay, Research. I wonder if he's gonna be able to get some huge damage up. Okay, does he have an attack? Blow Through, knocking out the little Rowlet. Yeah, that's totally fine. Alright, folks, we have Lava Ball on top of it, so let's go for Drizzile. That's not bad, right? There's a Drizzile. We can actually use it twice. We have Shady Dealings, finding Rare Candy. Okay. So first things first, Drizzile. Finding. We still have Scoop Up Net to use another Drizzile, so I think in this situation, it's actually not bad to just get this Evolution Incense while we can. Evolution Incense, Decidueye. Okay, we can go for Rare Candy. Inteleon, finding another Rare Candy. That's actually not too bad. But maybe we can save our Rare Candies. Maybe it's gonna be better that way. Yeah, sure. Let's just evolve into this guy. Attach over here. Scoop up this. Slapping down this. I think I will go for Quick Ball so we can save the Shady Dealings. I think that's not a bad idea. Yeah, this list is not running Quick Balls, right? Yeah, dang it. Can go for a Marnie play. How many cards in hand? 5. Or, yeah, this guy is not able to touch us whatsoever. So maybe we just gust up the Houndoom here. Not a bad idea. It's definitely not a bad idea. And we also have Ordinary Rods, which can shuffle back. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything. But I don't even know if he's playing Phoebe. Let's freaking go. Splitting Arrow. Not going to overbench here. Not even necessary. Splitting Arrow. This one, I guess. Attack! Hitting for weakness. And the one prizers disappear before our eyes. Third Field Stadium, finding, of course, the evolution, the Decidueye out of the deck. And with a 2-2 line of Houndoom in there, I don't think he's going to be able to touch our Decidueye whatsoever. Which is totally solid. We can keep using the Splitting Arrow. This guy, if he would have played like going after the Sobble, sure. We don't care. We have Shady Inteleon. On the other sense, I really want to get out Furious Anger, knocking out this fella. Fine. Alright. Shady Dealings. I think in this situation, Lovable and Boss's Orders is a thing. Let's go for Boss's Orders onto this guy. Lovable. Little Rowlet. And he can swoop up our entire bench, but we don't care. Yeah, there is no way. We would have knocked out all of his one prizers, and then he's gonna say, how do I get through Decidueye? How do you even get through Decidueye? Nobody can, of course. That's why the Boss's Orders are in there. Very cool to see that this deck just runs over on the versus ladder very nice and sufficiently. If the opponent doesn't have an answer, they automatically lose, and that's what the power and the strength of the Decidueye is. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, there are tech cards. Phoebe and Palpat is a bad thing. Stuff like G-Max Rapid Flow before we're able to evolve our Rowlets is a bad thing. There's of course Aegislash V, which is able to go through any effects. There's the Duraludon VMAX, which goes through any effects. The upcoming Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike, I think, also goes through all the effects, if I'm not mistaken. So there are answers, but if they don't play it, you most of the time automatically win. And automatically winning is very, very cool. Even if you go second, it doesn't matter here. You do have time. You can hide behind Snorlax. You can start sniping with Birdkeeper Party. We start with Snorlax. Yeah, this time around it's not too bad. They go for, yeah, let's just slap this down and see what we are dealing with. Okay, one Sobble away. One Sobble a day keeps the doctor away, right? The problem is, of course, the quick shooting Inteleons being able to ping down damage onto the Decidueye. I don't think there's a way you can stop that. I know Big Parassol protects yourself from attack effects, but not from quick shooting ability attacks. But by the time they actually snipe like a lot of damage onto the Decidueye, you probably already have taken a lot of prize cards, because Splitting Arrow, it just works out like that. The problem right now is that we don't have any attachment of the turn in hand. He's also going first, so he's not playing Marnie. So it's not looking bright. We do have rare candy Decidueye, but by the time we're able to do that, he's probably going to be Marnieing us in the first place. But yeah, we've already won twice with the Decidueye by not one-shotting the one prize Pokemon. Oof, coughing, that's nasty. We can of course equip that Big Parassol, so he's not able to do a lot of stuff. The effect of his attack will be neglected that way. Okay, just setting up a little Sobble. Okay, this is awesome. Attach of the turn. We might as well... yeah, this is pretty bad. We might as well boss this guy so he's not able to use Keep Calling, because Keep Calling would be entirely bad. And that way we also can draw more cards. Sounds okay to me. But he can still keep... yeah, he can evolve. That's all he can do, right? Let's go for this. Gormandize. Chuck, 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 chuck. Lots of cards, not a lot to do though. Sobble. Yeah, he doesn't need to use Keep Calling, and that's an... okay, he can go for Ascension. Okay, a Marnie play, dang it! Well, at least we might draw into like a Marnie ourselves, or a Bird Keeper, which would be preferably nice. We do not. And we also don't have ways to deal with that insane ability. Either way, he probably would have been able to get an energy off if we didn't boss. Maybe we should have bossed the Sobble, but on the other hand... Yeah, this is going to be like that Sableye deck, right? Yeah, that Weezing, super annoying for sure. Definitely on top of some quick shooting Inteleons. Can go for Turffield Stadium, but we don't have what we need just yet. Big Parassol is interesting. He is of course able, if he finds like a lot of quick shooting Inteleons, we will need to find yeah, a rare candy would be preferably nice. Yeah, that's not what we need, unfortunately. Slapping this down. Turffield Stadium. Big Parassol, we need to save that, unfortunately, because we cannot even go for the Gormandize here. Yeah, this seems pretty bad. I'm gonna have to slap down this. Yeah, Weezing by itself is super annoying. Yeah, nothing else we can do here. Our abilities are completely shut down. So maybe gusting up that Weezing was not the smartest thing in the world. Although right now he's going to be able to snipe damage with quick shooters. Yeah, one Drizzile. Probably gonna be seeing Research or something. And then he's going to be finding quick shootings, and then our little Rowlet will no longer be safe. And I don't think we're gonna be able to win that way forward. So also this has a lot of one price options with the Weezing. Of course, we do have Big Parassol to save ourselves. If we find a lot of... yeah, if we find something. At least right now, even if we find Drizzile, there's nothing we can do. We need to top deck Research, Marnie, or Birdkeeper in order to just get ourselves started here. Galarian, Zigzagoon on top of it. Super painful. I think with the matches, let's see what matches he had. I think, did he lose against an archetype like this? He did not even play against an archetype like that. Okay, fine. It all depends on our next top deck, but this is not looking good. Boss's Orders. Going over onto the Sobble. Evolution Incense. Finding another quick shooter. Knocking out. Oh boy. I wish we had Stealthy Hood. Stealthy Hood would have been nice to block abilities right now, but we do no longer have it. Yeah, this guy will get knocked out by quick shooters eventually. Yeah, he's gonna go after this fella. I'm 100% sure. Yeah, we're just gonna say well played. There's no way we can win against... he already has an army of quick shooters. You have a good deck. No way we can win with the Weezing. Maybe gusting up the Sobble on that sense would have been better. Yeah, very bad. Let's try out another matchup, shall we? Our win streak is completely ruined thanks to a rogue-ish Sableye quick shooting Weezing deck. The only thing we want to see is VMAX archetypes or V Pokemon in general. Okay, this time around we do have the Birdkeeper, we have the Sobble. It's going to be great. I'm not gonna slap down the Rowlet just yet. I'm gonna keep him in suspense. Blaziken, Sylveon VMAX, auto win. Easy as pie. Okay, they do have the G-Max Rapid Flow that he potentially could threaten. That means we just need to get out like 3 Rowlets, and it's also good. Yeah, it's also not too bad. He can of course whiff the energy attachment. He attaches onto the Blaziken because he still doesn't know what we're playing. So if we would have slapped down the Rowlet here, he already would have attached to the Urshifu right there. Okay, folks. Maybe we just wait it off in the back, right? Rowlet. Birdkeeper. If we use Birdkeeper, we're gonna be losing a Rowlet, right? Yeah. We need to draw cards. We need to draw cards. Lava Ball. Rowlet. I don't know where he's going to attach. Something we don't know. Yeah, he could be poking this guy, but he probably won't be doing that. Evolution Incense could find ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna wait with playing the Evolution Incense. Winch Shard. Yeah, these Pokemon all cannot attack us, so yeah, let's go after the Urshifu, which is the most annoying factor here. Does Sylveon even have a way out? I don't think so. He potentially could attack with Oranguru and go for the whap down. Evolution Incense can heal up some damage from a bench Pokemon with Sylveon. Here's Blaziken though. This guy's probably not playing Phoebe. Probably not. Octillery. Not a threat. I don't think... what is the max damage output of an Octillery? I don't even know. Because Octillery typically never attacks. Okay, we need to go after this guy and make sure... Yeah, there's the Max Blaze. And I think this is game. As soon as we get out one Decidueye, it's going to be game. Which you can easily do with, of course, Drizzile. We're not going to be able to attack just yet. Drizzile. A rare candy. Do we have the Shady dealings in there? Yeah, Shady dealings is in there. Fine. Rare candy first. Let me get that candy, yeah. It's the Decidueye. It is the Big Parassol. And yeah, we can go for Evolution Incense. And then get the Shady dealings out. Not too shabby. There's not a lot we need to do here. Just passing it out. We only need to find energy. At this stage, we don't even need to do anything. Don't do anything, win the game, right? How can they stop the Decidueye? Okay, they boss up the Drizzile. And that's all they were able to do. Max Blaze. Unless they have a random Phoebe tech in there, we should be okay. Okay, right now, need to thin out the deck. Lovable. Is there still a Decidueye? Yeah, there's still a Decidueye in there. I think I will go for the Sableye here. This one, Turfield, using Turfield, finding Decidueye. I really want him to Marnius, so that's what we're doing here. Let's go. Just a classic pass. He could get 3 energies onto Oranguru, but the problem is that most of his energies... Sableye, KO, okay, fine. Well, 2 balls down the drain. Not a lot else we can do here. Snorlax. Turfield. Don't want to get out the Decidueye, to be honest. Although we most of the time have Bird Keeper, we are not gonna be able to have research and stuff, so let's just take out this guy and pass it out. And pass it out. And pass it out. As soon as we draw Bird Keeper, we can slap down Snorlax, and then Snorlax we can scoop him up again with the scoop up net. Snorlax. How much damage is an Octillery doing? Let's hope it's only a low amount of hit points. 50 damage for 3 energies. And we can take that. For sure. Air Balloon. Do you have any energies in there? 1. Research. Okay. Does he have a way out to knock out the Decidueye? We really need to find something. Doesn't go for Marnie. Just 0 damage clutch. Or what did he do? Max Blaze? He's gonna attack with Octillery. Well, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a whole lot of fun. These guys, ka-ching. Now he's at 90 HP remaining. There's no way he can win. There's no way. He can get a Rapid Strike energy onto Octillery and start poking. Or he could be playing that surprise Phoebe tech card. But I don't think Sylveon has even room for Phoebe tech cards. Could be entirely wrong, but here he goes. Rapid Strike Search. He's gonna attack with a lot of Octilleries, maybe back-to-back Octillery, like slapping 50, slapping 50. Here he goes. Waterfall. Now I've seen everything. Okay. Sure. Splitting Arrow, this guy. Let's freaking go. How many Octilleries does he have to work with, by the way? Rowlet! He's here. We can safely slap him down because I don't think... He also can go for G-Max Rapid Flow and knock out the Rowlet, I guess. Here's Octillery again. Yeah, maybe he has Ordinary Rod, you never know. If he has Ordinary Rod, he can keep poking with Octilleries here. Rangaroo party. We also have Balsasaurus, by the way, if we ever draw into something nice here. Yeah, this guy we can KO. I think I will go after Urshifu and Rangaroo here. Tool Jammer. Getting out the Tool Jammer, huh? Don't think he's gonna be able to do something right now, so Splitting Arrow. No longer need to attack this guy. Let's go for this. Let's go for that one. Boom! As soon as he tries to attack with Octillery, we slap down Rowlet, right? Here he comes. Octillery in the house. Tool Jammer. Hello, Octillery. How has your day been? Rapid Strike Search? Nothing? Okay. A Waterfall. Okay, we have 40 HP remaining. Energy Search is an option. You can go for G-Max Rapid Flows. It's still a bad hand. I don't want to actually slap down 2 Rowlets simultaneously. Energy Search. Energy. I don't think he's going to be able to do something. Is there a Remoraid? How much damage does Remoraid do? 20 damage. Fine. Splitting Arrow. This guy. This guy. Attack. Okay, interesting, right? Maybe he has some surprise. He concedes. He only had 2 Octilleries to work with. Not even playing Ordinary Rod. Okay, makes sense. What was I worried about in the first place? As soon as you have like a lone Decidueye and they don't have answers, you win games. Yay! How cool is that? Yes. A Pikachu coin. We win the coin flip. Thank you. Well, it's fun playing with Decidueye. You don't have to think too much. It's like easy breezing. Start. This is a busted hand, by the way. You can get like play down all of our entire hand almost completely. Lovable Rowlet. Oh, this is a terrible hand. Actually, terrible opponent. Lovable. Rowlet. Ta-da! Slapping down this, attaching here. We need to find Bird Keeper as well, so I think I will go for the big Parasol here. Leaving one Lovable wide in the open. Let's just get a lot of these out while we can. He's probably gonna Marnie regardless. Gormandize. Okay. This is a difficult matchup, and the reason why it is difficult is that the damage counter placements go true, which is sad. In this situation, we can Rare Candy Quick Shooting, Rare Candy Decidueye. We need to get him in the active position though. Maybe Crushing Hammer. Ah, dang it! Why? Marnie, yeah, I expected the Marnie, but the Crushing Hammers, I don't like playing against Crushing Hammer decks. It always like tears me apart when it happens. Well, Rare Candy, Drizzile, so we can get a Decidueye out, but not a lot else going around. That's not bad. Rare Candy, Decidueye. The Rowlet looks very menacing right now. Drizzile. Lovable. We can also Marnie ourselves right away. Lovable. Drizzile. Do we still have another tool? Yeah, we still have access to the Bird Keeper, which is superb. I think I will go for the Bird Keeper in this situation, although sacrificing the Snorlax is also not a bad idea. Scoop Up Net, nope. Can go for Bird Keeper. He only has 4 cards in the hand anyhow. Bird Keeper time. Check, 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 check. E-Search, super strong. At least our bench will be mostly safe. We still have Scoop Up Nets as well, so I'm actually gonna slap this down just in case we don't draw into anything else. This seems bad just because of the fact that Dragapult can actually go through Crushing Hammer. Double heads, man. It's like in the Mewtwo video, it was the same story. How are all these hammers heads? That's not even 50-50 on TCGO. For me, it's always 100% ratio. Okay, here comes the Drizzile. At least with this in the active, there's not a lot he can do. With the Big Parassol, he has Tool Jammer on top of it. Having the Tool Jammer, do we have Tool Scrapper? I don't think so. Yeah, we do not have Tool Scrapper. It's impossible to win right now because he's gonna be able to target down our weak HP Pokemon every single time, and if we attack him, we get 2 damage counters. It's impossible, fellas. Playing against Dragapult is almost an auto loss. Let's try out another matchup because I've seen a lot of Decidueye action with like against Sylveon, against single strike deck. You have a good time, but against Dragapult, I wonder what the win ratio is. By the way, you would like to go first? Yes, I think the win ratio is like 90% for Dragapult, if I'm being honest. Okay, Sableye, not too bad of a hand, I guess. Zamazenta. Capture energy. Another Sableye. So we can Evolution Incense, find rare candy, do all that magical stuff. We can also go with a capture energy onto Sableye, retreat and go for Snorlax Gormandize. Probably not going to be the case here. Let's just get this. Assuming if he knocks it out, Evolution Incense, Drizzile, rare candy, getting the Decidueye out, and there's nothing he can do. Right? This is Zacian Zamazenta deck. He can of course get rid of special energies, which is super annoying. We'll see what happens. Rotom-Phone, 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 Rotom-Phone. Okay, just a Zamazenta doing entirely nothing. Attachment onto the Rowlet, Evolution Incense, finding Drizzile. Evolving this. Drizzile activation, rare candy. That's the only thing we need to do to win this game, is just get this guy out. And it's game. Well played. That's what we did. Pass. If he still doesn't knock out our Sableye, yeah. like imagine, fellas, this is the all or nothing game. Either you have an auto win or you have an auto loss. There's no in-betweens. There's a very close game against Shadow Rider, but we were not able to showcase that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Decidueye Inteleon. This was a deck got 5th place out of a 322 tournament placement. Thanks to Jonathan Patricio from Chile. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to rock the hell out of the like button. Helps out in ridiculous ways. I cannot stress that out enough. How much it helps. So if you enjoy what you saw, be sure to do that. Also go check out our sponsors, PokeTownStore.com, stronger than ever before. They will have of course compatibility with the codes onto TCG Live, which is awesome. Stock up on some codes: Zacian, Eternus, Dragapult, Crobat, all the good stuff, you know, Rapid Strike, Urshifu. They are all available as promo cards. You can use the coupon code ZAPDOSTCG for 5% on everything. Also, you can have 125 unopened products onto TCG Online before you actually log in into TCG Live next month. That's gonna help you to get maximum crystals. I can stock up on the cheapest codes, actually on the cheapest booster packs over at PokeTownStore.com. Maybe get some Steam Siege or whatever and get 125 unopened products. Also, go check out yourplaymat.com, the best website to create your own unique custom playmat. You can create a playmat today by clicking the link down below, and you get 10% off your order. They ship worldwide. So what are you waiting for? Upload your favorite design, your favorite wallpaper, and yeah, turn it into a beautiful playmat for the new season. Also, go check out cardmarket.com. If you are a European player, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. So looking for physical products, booster packs, from booster packs to like sealed products, like ETBs, whatever, you can find them all over at cardmarket.com, as well as single cards, and you can sell cards on the platform yourself. If you're creating an account for a European player, you're actually going to be, of course, doing golden business to sell your cards that you don't need anymore. Use the referral name ZadoisTCG when creating a new account, and you're going to be helping me out so much. Anyhow, I wish you all a very fantastic rest of the day. Try out Decidueye, it's so much fun. Like with the auto wins, it's ridiculous. Nobody can, like, if you want fast wins, people scoop very quickly against Decidueye, so that is the deck for you. Anyhow, see you guys tomorrow with more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.